Okay guys, you guys always like it when I do handbag switches. So that's what we're going to do. Right now I'm carrying this one. And I'm fixing to move out of this one into my bum bag. Because y'all know, I just like my bum bags. So we're going to move into this one. So here we go. I'm just going to take everything out of this one. And let me get my little stuff out of the... One thing I do like about this bag is it has that middle zipper where you can just put your lippies, your, all that good stuff. So, yeah, I love that. I love it. Okay, now let's just start packing this one. You guys know what this looks like. I've carried it 100 times. I carried it a lot last summer, but I also carried that crossbody a lot last summer. That was like this. Now this, Louis Vuitton does not make the bum bag in this print, and this has nothing on it. It does not say LV. It's just blue and white checkered print, because I love this print. This print is, it's everything. I'm going to put my pen back here because I like to be able to reach my pen when I need it. All my lippies back here. And a few of these things I can put like these in here. I don't need those necessarily back there. And then my hand gel. That's it. That be all she wrote. And there be my bum bag. Hang on, let me put my thingy-majiggy in there. Okay. And so we're going to carry this one for a while. Okay, so you guys have let me know that these lashes, my signature lash, are your favorite for me. Y'all seem to like these better than you did the ones that I had on. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I not wearing the ones that, well, I woke up this morning, it's been 2.5 days, and I woke up this morning and one of them was like hanging off. So it was time. I mean, you can't, I think they only stay on for 24, 48 hours anyway. So but you guys said, no, we like the other ones better. So you know what? That's fine. So we are going to put the other ones on. And I'm just going to put them on with you guys. How's that? You guys like that idea? Alright, so I am using the Ioni. I get this from the Dollar Tree. This is the Lash Glue Liner. Okay, it serves as an eyeliner, but it also serves as a lash glue. And if you wear fake lashes, false lashes, this is the way to go. This is a game changer. Okay. And now I'm going to have to use my mirror, and I hope y'all can see me. I know I have my hat on, but maybe I can do it this way. You just put it on like a liner, like an eyeliner. Like that, like a liner. I do kind of like to line the lash strip. And then I let that sit up a minute, but while it's sitting up, I take some mascara, and this is the LA Colors Fully Amped Full Volume Mascara. And what I do is I like to go down. I'm going down on the end, up on the top, and then up. And I do this so I can marry my lashes once I get my lashes on. And then I just take it. These are new ones. And I just do it like this. I like to bend it around so it'll be easier to go on my lash. And then I just start here at the front, put it where I want it, and then I just pull it right on around, because once it starts sticking, it's just fairly simple to do. There you go. And then I take the bottom of my thumb, I run it up underneath there, where the mascara is, and I marry my lashes. That way you cannot see my lashes, okay? Because there's nothing worse than someone wearing false lashes. Sorry, I gotta find a napkin. Someone wearing false lashes and you can see the real lashes. I mean, it just don't look right. It just don't. Okay, then we're gonna do the same thing on this side. I always shake it up again, and maybe y'all can see this one a little better. Run the liner. Along your lash. Because again, this serves, sometimes I just pull it down and do it. It's easier for me. And just run your liner. Because again, it serves as an eyeliner. Now, if you're going to do a wing, don't use your glue. Go back and use a liner, another eyeliner, or, a regular eyeliner. And then again, I'm doing this, bending them down so they'll bend right on around. And then I start here where I want it, and then I just run it on around, and then I push. If you're wondering why I'm pushing to, press it up against that liner. Oh, I forgot to put my mascara on, didn't I? Well, if you forget to put your mascara on, no problem. Just go back underneath there like this. And then run your thumb up there. And then there you have it. And you're done. There you go. All right, Marsha's back with her regular signature lash that you guys said you liked better. So, anyway, there we go. And I do like these better. Of course I do, because this is my signature lash. These are just the lashes I wear all the time. I love these lashes. I like the looks of them. They do what I want them to do. I like the separation, but I like the kind of like the spider web look. Y'all know, I just like them, okay? I just like them. That's all there is to it. And obviously, you guys just like them too. Okay, as I was saying, and I guess I'll go ahead and do it since I'm here. If you're going to do a wing, probably today's not a good day to do it, simply because I am wearing a hat. Okay, here we go. I got this one from Temu. It's the Handvan waterproof eyeliner in black. I have a whole set. It comes in all different colors. But now I am going to have to use my mirror. So hopefully you guys, I hope y'all can see me do this. Let me raise my head up a little bit, okay? All right. Now, if you're going to do the liner, use your own. Don't use the glue. Number one, you don't want to waste your glue liner. And number two, it's sticky and it's glue. So when you're taking your makeup off, you're going to have a hard time getting that off if you're going to do the liner. Just do it this way, just do it like that. However you want it to look. I don't know how you want it to look, but you know how you want it to look. All I did was a little line, but you can do however you want it. But that's what I mean by going back in after you're done with your lashes. Then I'm going to use a little bit of a pink eyeliner. And we're just going to put a little bit of pink up here. I'm not wearing any makeup, and I'm also not wearing any foundation. I'm not wearing any mascara, or not mascara, eyeshadow. Good cow, Marsha, what is wrong with you? Anyway, I'm not wearing none of that, but as I said, these seem to be y'all's favorite. And of course, I said before, even when I did those others, that these would always be my favorite. And these are the Magify, Magefy lashes. You can get these on Temu, and you can also get these on Shein. I started ordering these from Shein. I think I did order one or two from Temu, but mainly I order them from Shein. And that's what they look like. And yes, I cut mine on the ends, not the front, but the ends, because you know they're short on each side. I will cut the ends that much and just let the longer part be, and it makes them a little bit shorter for my eyes. Now you can cut these down or not. It just depends on how long you like your lashes. And when I say long, this way, not, you know, this way, not that way. Okay, okay. All right, there is that little tidbit. Ugh. I have these loose hairs that are driving me crazy. Okay, well, there's that. I was going to talk about also, we're going to do, the rest of this video is going to be and I only have one, but what purse, handbag, do you have that you have worn out? Is there one particular bag? Because I don't, you know, it has to be one for me because I don't stay in a bag long enough to wear one out, except for this one particular bag. What particular bag have you worn out? Have you absolutely just worn it down to worn it out? Okay. Now, this one is still in good shape, but I have worn it out, the handles. And I'm sure without even telling you guys what this bag is, but I'm going to tell you anyway. This is my Vince Camuto Vera backpack. Vera? I think it's Vera. I can't even remember. Good cow. And it looks like this. This is the front. I have 3 of these. I have one all white, one black with snake, and then this one. I love the deep pockets because that's where I always carried my lippies. This pink, I know this is probably coming off. I'm going to back it up. I don't know if that's going to make a difference. Maybe that. This is a pink with kind of a tannish, I guess, beigeish undertone, but it's pink. When you look at it, it's pink. It's not coming that off of the camera. But this bag, I have worn, and I have worn, and I have worn out. And I'm going to show you where I have worn it out. It's still a beautiful bag. It's still in great condition. Still smells good. It's still the inside. This is the heaviest one of them all. And I guess it's because of the pink. They could only find this in this kind of leather. Because the white one and the black one are thinner, more soft, subtle leather. This one has been my favorite forever. Now on the back it has one pocket, one fake, and that's where I always put my phone. I would always just stick my phone down in there. That way I'd know where it was. And then of course in the front I always put all my lippies. And then on the inside it has zipper pockets on this side, a zipper pocket. Then it has 2 pockets on this side. If I can show you. One here and then one here. This one's kind of like shaped for your sunglasses. Can y'all see that? Okay, there you go. Very deep. I love this bag. This is the only bag I have ever carried until I wore it out. Okay, and again, it's not that worn out as far as this part of it, but this part I have worn it out, and I'm fixing to show you. But I'm not going to carry it because it's worn out. I mean, I don't want, you know, if I carry this, you see how it's cracked? All of that is cracked. And of course it's from opening it and shutting it. And it's, you know, it's just wearing on the leather. You see that? Maybe, I don't know if you can see that or not. But I've worn it out. And not only that, here it started coming apart. I had to glue that part. I have worn this bag out as far as the handles. And if the handles are worn out, but I'll never get rid of this bag. And if I wanted to carry it, I could, but I don't know, you know, how long will this part stay. See, I've carried this bag. This is the longest, this is the only bag I have carried the longest. And when I say the longest, I mean at any length of time. Um, this was not my first one. The first one was the black, all black with the snake skin down here. And this one was, I think this was my third one, because the second one was the white one that I got off of Saks Fifth Avenue. And then this one, which I got, no, this one I got off Saks Fifth Avenue. And then the white one I got off Mercari at a, it was a cheap price. It was a dead giveaway. Um, but I love the leather. I love it. I love it. Love it. This is a backpack. And the back here, it says Vince Camuto. I don't know if you can see that or not. There you go. Vince Camuto. And it has a little hang ties. I love the hang ties. You can take this if you want it shorter or whatever and put the knots up higher, however you want it. I like it like this. That's usually how I wore it anyway, was on one side. But again, this is the only bag that I have ever worn out. There's not one other bag in ever, okay, that I have worn out except for this one bag. This one bag to me has been the best bag. I'm sure when they made this, they didn't think about the handles getting worn by always open and shutting it and doing this with it and grabbing it and pulling it. But, you know, it's going to happen sooner or later. And you see that? I mean, I've worn it out. It was just hanging by a thread. Because I grab it, you know, I throw it over my shoulder. It's been a wonderful bag, though. I will say it has been a wonderful bag. And it has been, and I wish you guys could see the true color. It is a dark pink. It's a dark pink. And the only bag I did not get of this was that a brown, like a tan, well, it was a brown. And then it had an orange zipper. Like the part here was orange. So you can tell this one's pink. But it had an orange zipper. And of all of them, orange is one of my favorite colors. It's the only one I didn't get. Go figure. These are no longer, they no longer make these. No more. You can't, if you're lucky, you'll find them online on Poshmark. The Vince Camuto Kira backpack, okay? And you can still find them randomly on Poshmark. Now, Mercari, I haven't looked to see, but I had seen a couple on Poshmark, but this was months ago, so I don't know if they still have them, but that's the only way you're going to find them is used, because whoever bought them is still keeping them, because I certainly am. I'm not letting any of mine go, because I love the Vince Camuto Kira backpack. Has just been my all-time favorite bag ever, and it is the only bag, as you can see up close. You see all that? That's the white part. It's worn. See it's where the leather has rubbed off. I guess leather. I don't know what that's called, but I've just worn it out. The handles I've completely worn. Now, could I do something different with this? Probably. I could probably take it and have it I don't know. I wouldn't want to do that because this is just part of the Vince Camuto, collection. And again, I have two other ones just like this, but different colors. But this is the one color, the one bag. And this is the bag that made me fall in love with the pink bags, okay? I call this a vintage pink. I can't remember what what Vince Camuto called these. I can't remember. I don't know if it was pink, if it was vintage, but it is a vintage pink, definitely vintage pink. And this is the bag that made me fall in love with the pink bags and the vintage pink. I like the darker pink. Bright pink's pretty too. And I think I watched AKB Bags, Andrea. If y'all don't watch her, I'm going to leave her link down below. Go watch her if you like handbags, because she has a handbag channel. And she just got through showing a walkthrough of, I think it was Dillard's, and their handbags. And it kind of gives you an idea of what's out there. Anyway, I commented on her channel that I kind of think that pink is going to be the end color for handbags this year, or one of, at least. And one more thing, let me stop right here. If you don't watch Susan Watson, and her channel is called Susie is Woozy for YouTube in the Marketplace. And I'm going to leave her link down below too. She needs to get her numbers up. She needs to reach 1,000. And I would really love it if you guys would go subscribe to her. It's free. And subscribe to her, watch her. She's just a little sweetheart. And if you guys would subscribe to her, that would be really swell. Okay. But anyway, again, this is the only handbag I have ever carried so much that I wore it out. And I have literally just worn these handles to bits, till one of them come apart. I had to glue it. And I don't want to carry a purse that if it's laying down or something, and somebody looks down and sees, that's kind of ratty. But it will stay in my collection, because Vince Camuto, ever since I found these bags, I love Vince Camuto. Now, there's not a lot of his handbags that I really like, that I'm really fond of, that, I don't know. This one was just it for me. And ever since I got these, I'm not letting them go. I'm hanging on to them for dear life. I do carry them. The white one I'll carry to church, even the black one if I need to. But the white one is a dress bag, as is my straw back here, because you guys probably wonder, you bought these bags, but I don't ever see you carrying them. Well, some of them are for church, okay? I just carry them for church, and then I'll go back to a bum bag or a backpack. And of course, I just did this one for right now. I'm carrying this one because I like my bum bags. But these I love, and it goes like this. And the one thing I did like about this too, not that I'm a traveler, but if you ever did, you could just take this and fold it over and lay it in your suitcase, and there you go. There you go. Look at that. No space whatsoever. Just packs right in between your clothes. And I know I keep doing this, and the more I do it, the more I'm wearing it. But anyway, there is the one bag that I've carried the most, and the one bag that I've completely worn out. Just completely worn out. I've worn this to a frazzle. But the handles. So if you have a handbag that you have carried for a long time, if you're a YouTuber, I'm going to challenge you to do this video. The one handbag that you've carried the most than any other handbag, and that you've worn it out. And when I say worn out, it doesn't have to be the whole thing, but maybe the inside's wearing, or maybe somewhere you've worn it on the edges because you've worn it so much. And I'm especially going to challenge Andrea from AKB Bags. I challenge her to do this video because she's like me. She loves handbags. I think she switches out handbags about as much as I do. But if you have a handbag that you've worn more than any other handbag ever, not just this year, but ever, and you've worn it out somewhere on the bag, or just worn the bag out, let me know and do this video. So there you go. There's a challenge. So anyway, there's my bag that I have completely, and I love this bag so very much, in this pink, this vintage pink. I said after this handbag, I will always have a vintage pink handbag. I'll always have a vintage pink handbag, because it's just the color that gets me. I don't know. It's just something about that vintage pink, and I'd still carry this now. I'd probably be carrying this now if it wasn't for these handles. But this is awesome. This is just, I just love this bag. I love this bag. Anyway, okay, there's your challenge. If you have a YouTube channel and there's one bag that you love the most of all of them, you've carried the most, you've worn it out, you know, you've worn edges, you've worn straps, or you've worn the whole thing, who knows, or even the inside, do this video. Do this tag, would you? Because it's a lot of fun. So anyway, there is that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember, keep God in it and you'll always win it. See you next time. Bye, guys.